Hey guys, JHub here, bringing you another episode of MOAB on every map, and today's map is Seatown. Now, the setup I'm using is a PP90 with rapid fire and silencer. Secondary I'm using is an MP9. My equipment is a portable radar and Simtex, 3 starting perks, sleight of hand, hardline, and dead silence. Then I move in a steady aim, assassin, and extreme conditioning. Now, the reason I'm using this type of setup is because this gameplay is fairly old. I got it back in January, it's just I haven't got around to actually using it. I've been worried more about getting the newer maps out or the harder maps it was for me to actually attempt to get a MOAB on. So I saved this gameplay, and it was almost a flawless gameplay near the end. After about a 45 gun kill streak is when I finally got killed. But I'm going to cut it off at the end of the actual MOAB, because I think this game is where I kind of found out that you can't get 2 MOABs in 1 life, because I had gotten enough assists and enough gun kills that it would have given me 2, but it didn't. So this is how I found out and how I'm discouraged about this. I really wish that the MOAB streak would reset like assault or support kill streaks after you get the last one, but it doesn't. I mean, I think it'd be really cool to see how long you could stay alive, how many MOABs you could drop in 1 life, and overall it would just be really awesome to see people dropping 2 or 3 in just 1 life, and how amazing that gameplay would be. But the PP90 I would consider is probably one of the best submachine guns. In my opinion, it actually needs to be nerfed. The fire rate is just crazy. When I use this weapon, I either run silencer and rapid fire or extended mag and rapid fire, because I use it as a hip fire machine. I'll just go up to people and unload. So steady aim is one of my most used perks when using this submachine gun, but I really think that what they should do is make the fire rate to where rapid fire is the equivalent of the gun without rapid fire, because it is an extremely fast shooting gun. I think it's one of the fastest in the game, and it's just crazy how if you go up to a person, you can take them out most of the time before they even start shooting back at you. But it is helpful when you start going up against people running non-stop ACR and Type 95s on close range maps. You can actually whip this thing out and do very well with it. So currently I have about 117 total MOABs. I haven't been able to post every single one of them. That's why I've been sticking to mainly this MOAB on every map thing. Or if I get a special type MOAB, I will try to post it, like the thermal, or say I've got a gold MP5 that I'm probably going to end up posting here soon. But I've got an idea of how I can get them all posted, and that way y'all can see them. So in the next week or two, I'm hoping to put out an episode of what I hope to be the beginning of a new series, depending on if you like it or not. I'm going to try to get up almost all of the MOABs I will be getting, because I typically get between 5 and 10 MOABs a week, and I only post 1 or 2 of them a week. So this will help me be able to put almost every single MOAB I get. And what I'm going to kind of do is turn them into like a montage type cinematic thing, and then that way you can actually see me getting the MOABs, but it's not going to be a full long commentary that you'll see all these different gaps and me going through it. Instead, it'll be fast-paced gameplay with good music behind it. So I think I've only got like 4 maps left of the MOAB series. In May, though, apparently when I looked at the schedule, there's going to be 4 or 5 new maps that are going to be dropped. So I know I'm going to be busy that month, but what I'm thinking is that they're going to be old maps that are being dropped. Why would they drop 4 new maps in 1 month, whereas in all the previous months, the maximum amount of new actual maps we get has only been 2. Yes, there's been these spec op missions and whatnot, but when it comes to actual maps, I really do think they're bringing back the old ones, and hopefully there'll be a couple from MW2, maybe a couple from COD 4, but the ones that I'm hoping come back are Terminal, Afghan, and Rundown. Those are the 3 maps that I enjoyed playing the most in Modern Warfare 2, and I would really like to see them in this game, but more than likely they're going to be bringing back High Rise. I've heard that a lot, and I know a lot of people actually like High Rise. Me personally, I really didn't enjoy the map, because typically when I would go into a game, either we were already spawn trapping them or they were spawn trapping us, and when you get into a spawn trap like that, it really isn't fun in my opinion. All you do is sitting there shooting or being shot, and it just gets frustrating at times. Because the way I like to play the game is to move around the map a lot, try to figure out where the spawn locations are, where the enemy's heading, and what kind of patterns they're following, rather than sitting in the same spot the whole time and just shooting, because to me that gets very boring very fast. And if I get a MOAB like that, there is no way I'm going to post it. I know people don't want to see a stationary MOAB. I've seen a couple on my own, and they are very boring to watch. The guy just sits there and shoots in one direction, or he's just waiting out the enemy to come to him. But I get my MOAB here. I want to know what y'all think. What maps should they bring back? What were your favorite maps? I hope y'all guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, peace out.